Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and I'm in a good mood today because I just got this pallet of freight in from Artillian. And if you know anything about Artillian, they make some really cool tractor attachments and accessories. So I'm excited to open these boxes up and see what we've got. Alright, so I guess we'll start at the top and work our way down. This is a hydraulic diverter valve kit, Deere 220R loader. Alright, so there's the hydraulic diverter. Then this box is full of hydraulic hoses, electrical wires, all the parts needed to set this up. So this one is probably best not messed with until we're ready to make a full video about this diverter kit. I see something shiny and green in here. So I'm sure you know at this point I'm a John Deere guy, but everything that I've got today is available in the skid steer quick attach for whatever kind of tractor you have. So of course I can't give a review on something I just received, but I'll tell you a couple of the things that I think I'm going to like about it. So if you look at the design of this pallet fork frame, it's got these cutouts here which reduce the weight while still maintaining strength. Another feature that I'm excited to try out is the receiver right here, so that you can move a trailer, or if you've got a receiver mount with like a towing hook or anything like that, you can attach it there. And then on the ends here, you've got slots for sliding chains through, so that removes the need to add any kind of a bolt-on hook. I think the chains are definitely a better way of strapping something to the front of your loader than trying to use ratchet straps. Alright, let's open up one of these boxes. So what's unique about the Artillian system, and what I find to be a good selling feature, is that that pallet fork frame is a frame for a lot of other attachments that you can add. So here's the pallet forks that slide onto that frame. This is a rake for a grapple, and it slides onto the frame the same way. Okay, we got another rake in here. This will be exactly like the other one. So the third box had the grapple in it. The grapple's made of two parts. The lower part is the same rake that we got in the other two boxes. Then the top section is your actual grapple with the hydraulic cylinder on the top. With the modular design Artillian has, you're able to configure it in a lot of different ways. So you can put the pallet forks on it and use your tractor as a forklift, or you can take those off and put a receiver on it and use it to move your trailers, or you pop that out and you can configure the grapple in a lot of different ways. You can use the setup like I have, that is 2 rakes with a grapple in the center, or you could just have the grapple in if you needed to get into a tight space, or you could use it with 3 rakes if you wanted to scoop and sift out material that way. Or you could get 2 grapples and have a setup like grapple, rake, grapple, or you can do a triple grapple setup. If you do the double or triple grapple setup, it's nice that each grapple has its own cylinder so that they each put clamping pressure in that spot. They also have some other attachments that I don't have, like the front scooping bucket. So basically, it's just a bucket that slides onto the front in the same way that these grapples do, but you can use it to dig in a narrow spot, similar to what you do with the backhoe. So if you're not ready to spend the $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 it costs for a backhoe on one of these, but you'd still like to dig a little narrow trench, that's a great option that I'm looking forward to trying out at some point. So a minute ago, I said that I wasn't sure which one of these was heavier, but I just picked the pallet fork frame up and carried it, and there's no way I'm picking up my other one. So I'm just going to put it on manually right now. Go ahead and start it up and tilt those back. Alright, so I think we'll set the forks up first. Artillian has a video showing how you can put these on and take them off without actually picking them up that way. But for the first time, I'll just do it manually. Alright, let's go pick something up. So these are actually the heaviest of the Artillian forks because I got the 48-inch long with the standard thickness. You can get a low profile and you can get a 42 or a 36-inch. But I already have the shorter 42-inch, so I went with the 48 for this setup, and I will probably end up getting the 36 also. The 36 are the best if you're trying to keep the weight as low as possible, because this base unit is one of the lightest ones you can get, so it kind of makes sense to keep the whole setup light. But we do some really heavy lifting with some longer pallets, so I wanted to have that option to switch them out. Okay, so I want to demonstrate real quick how these sections go on and off. So when the implement's in use, these pieces right here set on the high part of the bar. When you're putting it on, they go into the low point so that you can get the bottom on. So you simply set them on at a low point, lift up, slide it over. Then you have two keys. You put the short end of the key in, rotate down. Short end in, rotate down. Alright, so once I figured it out, that was pretty simple to put together, not that hard. Next time I do it, I'm going to follow the Artillian recommendation and use the actual tractor to pick them up instead of doing it manually. Alright, let's try it out. Alright, so we're running out of daylight here, but I'm excited on the first day just to get everything hooked up, make sure it works, and we'll have a lot more content coming with this new equipment where we do better comparisons and really put it to the test and see what it's capable of. So I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. In just a minute, you're going to see links roll right here for a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.